Good morning, Martians. Well, someone had another question about selecting multiple items in the editor. So I wanted to go ahead and show you that real quick. So let's say you have a bunch of things. Now I'm going to use this as an example of this little pile right here. I mean, it could be anything. It could be stuff. It could be piles of building walls and corners and doors laying in a pile you want to move closer to your build. What the hell's that? What the hell's going on over there? Oh my God! What the hell? Yeah, anyway, yeah, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna grab some of this stuff. What the hell is that? Okay, we got some strange happenings going on. Anyway, look, here's the thing. Jump out of your guy by hitting F. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened over there. Anyway, let's go over here. And you can you can click them one at a time with your left mouse button. Whoa, I have a big... Oh, is that selected? Oh, no wonder there's a... Oh, that might have been a problem. Anyway, you can left click on all these to select them one at a time, like that. If you wanted to move this pile, let's say click and hold and drag a little bit. Say, it looks better right there. And then you can deselect by left clicking on everything. Or if you have it, like I said, a big pile of parts or whatever, you're building your own scenario and you're like, oh, I want this pile to be closer. I didn't realize it was so far from the actual construction. And instead of picking them all up one by one or whatever, you can do that left click thing. Or you can go get a little altitude going on and you can right click to lock your cursor and you can left click and hold and drag over multiple items. Now there's a downside to this. Don't try to do that in reverse. Where you want to, you know, deselect them all, it doesn't work. You'll just end up moving these things underground or over there. So you will have to deselect everything. And from what I can tell, you can't, there's no key to press to deselect everything what you have selected. So there's a kind of a tricky way to do that, to deselect all. And there might be another way of doing it, but this is how I end up doing it. So let me show you that real quick. So let's say we have these helmets selected. And they're in a group. Let's jump out. Take a look at them. They should still be selected. Yes. Okay. So these guys are selected, and you're like, oh, crap. And this could be a big jumble of parts, like I was saying. And you're like, how do I deselect everything? Well, if you select this, it'll add to the group. You see how I did that? Now, I can still move around. But if you right-click to get your cursor back and select this one, it deselects those. Then this one's just by itself, and you just go one at a time. So if you're moving things one at a time, do it with your cursor available, like that. So if you're in free moving like this, you can add to the group. And to deselect them, just go select something that's out of the group, like this guy here. But you got to do it, I think, this way. There you go. Let's take a look. Yep. So that's with the right click. This is the deselect thing. And then to deselect this one, you have to be in the moving. Without, I don't really know what to call that exactly, but the view changing and then the non-view changing, I guess. But yeah, so there you go. If you're going to do this drag, select all thing, and you want to deselect everything. Oh, look how see how I tried to drag with that selected? It just goes right into the dirt. And that'll float around for quite a while. So let's go right here, deselect you if I can. Go up a little higher. Let's try that. Okay, the car ain't under the ground. Go ahead and select all these. Now say that if that's a bunch of building parts or something more complex in these helmets right here. To deselect, you just lock your cursor and select something outside that group. And that'll put you where you need to go. So yeah, that's kind of how I do it. Hey, there you go. Hope that helps you out a little bit. And yeah, thanks for joining me. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Later.